You gonna tell the people, or we gotta bleep that out too?
Hello? Want to be a munchy boy?
Whoa! Munchy Boys Extreme Home Edition!
Oh, the edition in which we're at home and it's extreme.
To the extreme.
Oh, and this is episode 10, episode X.
Oh, that's 10.
Extreme.
We've done 10 so far.
To the extreme.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How did I go to my hot corner? Gotta get it off of that.
What is going on here?
Oh, man, not munch, not munch. Oh, wait, yes, there is munch. And it's below
Munch.
me, right in my view.
Oh, look at all this good stuff.
Would you look at this?
It's in my purview, and I can smell it from the fumes. Oh, wait, fumes are considered bad, right? I don't know.
Generally, fumes are a bad thing.
But in this case, the fumes are good.
Good fumes.
What's up?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me, Tony.
I don't know. We're just doing another edition, another episode, and I'm totally ready.
Man, I'm all out of Mountain Dew Zero Sugar.
Really?
Which means I don't think I'm going to get my sponsorship, people.
Dang it. What are you drinking today, then?
Coca-Cola, zero sugar, no relation.
So it really tastes like a Coke.
Nice. And I wanted to make you have to beep something out this episode. So guess what I'm drinking? Because of what we're having, I'm going all out. I'm having a...
Oh. Which word am I bleeping out? The F word or the beer word?
I almost fell down there.
Well, I tell you what, Tony. I was going to save this for after the food.
Yeah.
But check this out. I still have some of my pint 9 left from our last episode.
Oh, pint 9, and look, big wave, golden ale. I'm having a fucking beer. I'm going to have a fucking beer.
Not only that, I'm going to have my Munchcam 5000 on standby here. It's been kind of... Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So you know what? Maybe I'll...
It's been sitting in
really
the
a
freezer for a couple minutes.
beer drinker, though, and I don't really drink beer while eating food. I just...
Well, this is going to be crazy. We might end up throwing up. Who knows?
Oh, geez.
Oh, my headphone cord got in the sauce. I won't say what type of
Man,
sauce.
everything is getting in the sauce.
I won't say what type of sauce yet, but...
What just happened before you started the...
What happened? Do you mean what happened to my shirt?
Yes, what happened to your shirt?
Okay, so first we better just reveal what we got. You tell the people what we got, then I'll tell them what.
I can't tell them. I'll show them with the Munchcam 5000.
Okay, you show them, I'll tell them. We got swine dining barbecue. Ooh.
Yeah, this looks like we're in for a swine time,
Look
people.
at all my swine.
Swine time TV, yes.
Oh, we got so much swine and cow and beans.
We
and-
should probably preface that with saying we wanted to do porky butts.
Yep, but sometimes when you're closed, you have a concession to make, and that concession is that you'll have to wait in line for the Munchie Boys to feature you. And it's not my fault. I mean, we like when stuff's open on Monday. I mean, that's not a negativity. I'm just saying I like when it's open.
I love a good pun, and a good pig pun is pretty important. And when you have a pig pun like, swine dining, I mean, it's hard to discredit that. But on the other hand, too, we could have had the word butt in our food.
Yeah, yeah. Pig pun. I like a pig pin.
A pig pen is not a form of pig pun unless you're a pig pen pal.
Oh,
Peter Piper pecked a pig pen.
That took a minute to hit me.
It took a minute to hit ya.
Do you think the friends in the pig pen are pen pals, like you said?
Maybe. Look at this dangling cord.
I
Man, I gotta
doubled the
find a
joke.
better
That
way to
didn't
do
work.
this thing.
I
This
know.
is only so I can hear Tony.
But that's okay. That's better than I like that better than having the echo. So that's good. So
You and your echo Tony. Echo Tony. So,
Big Wave Golden Ale. It's what they like from Kona Brewing Company. Thank you, folks.
and
Usually
the
we don't drink
Pint 9 False Idol, or as I'm going to call it from now on, Pint 9 False Idol. Oh, that's actually what it's called. Never mind.
And can I
don't
say
know what I'm doing at this.
Can I say a very, very, maybe the most important thing? I have a very Flanaganly man to thank for sponsoring today's episode.
Oh, do tell.
John Flanagan, thank you so much for sponsoring this week's episode. Episode
Wow.
10. A very Flanaganly man.
This munch is on you.
Just buds for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And pretty soon, all this sauce is going to be on us.
Oh, do you want to start out? Do you have your munch cam ready to go through what you got?
Okay, Munch Cam 5000. So, look at this crazy thing I've got on the. So we got the brisket sandwich, and we got each got two sides. Well, we'll get into that in a little bit. We also got. Oh, look at that. We also got a two bones of rib.
Oh, you gotta try that. That's the key.
Oh, yum.
I swear that you always need that as an add-on. You have to.
Yeah. Cornbread, which is in a muffin form, which is interesting, and apple crisp.
Ooh, nice.
Now-
I didn't get that, but you'll tell all about it.
Porky Butts would have had mac and cheese. And when we were ordering online, we didn't see mac and cheese as an option at Swine Dining. So I was like, well, dang it. I really want mac and cheese. And I was almost going to drive somewhere else and try to find mac and cheese on the way up to meet Tony to get our food at Swine Dining. But it turns out they do have mac and cheese at Swine Dining.
Uh-huh.
Do exist.
Wasn't on their online thing.
It was on a handwritten note.
So I got not just mac and cheese, but I got brisket smoked mac and cheese, which is mac and cheese. They add brisket and they smoke it all together.
Let's say I'm jealous. If I would have had that on the menu, I probably would have got that instead of one of the things I got.
This was like $5 for this one
my.
little tiny thing right here, but it looks like
Hopefully there's enough
totally
smoke
good.
in there to make up for that.
It hasn't. Oh, geez, it has a really a lot of smoke.
And
smoke
here's
aroma.
the thing. Here's the thing that was kind of the disappointment for Aaron. He had to get that after the tab. I mean, so the very Flanaganly man had the main order that he paid for and sponsored us, but Aaron had to go on his own dime to capture that smoked mac. And that means that he really wanted it, folks.
I really wanted it.
That means I do.
He went on his own munchy dime, on his own munchy time. I'm going nuts today.
You do the munchy dime, you do the munchy time. That's what
I swear I'm
that's the
going
motto of
nuts. I've been doing that crazy laugh like way
wider
too
range
much
of
on this
focus.
episode. Yeah.
So yeah, are we gonna dig in? Are we gonna eat? Oh,
Yeah.
hey, wait.
Oh, I got to
What
introduce
sides
mine.
did you get, Tony?
Well, let me
Tony?
hold up my espresso cups because I didn't want any of the styrofoam. I got a standard smoked beans, barbecue beans, baked beans.
Yay.
smoked, and then a standard coleslaw, which I might have regretted because if I would have known about that damn mac, I would have got the damn mac.
I would have got the damn Mac.
Yeah. So, and then here's the glory day. Oh, I can't see you now. What happened?
Oh, you can't?
No, your camera's off. or
Oh,
something. While you're fixing that, I'm going to introduce the rest. So, the glory day of Whitney getting food too, every time I get her something, every time we eat, is that I get to steal some of what she orders. So, I got the brisket sandwich too with the extra spicy barbecue, right? Oh, cornbread fell over.
Oh no.
And then, yeah, the cornbread that Aaron mentioned, the cornbread muffin, I got half of Whitney's. And then me and Aaron got 2 bones of ribs. And then Whitney got a 4-piece rib, so I stole some of hers too. So that's why it's such a big stack. So happy, so glorious, so ready to dive in. Are you ready to dive? Are you ready to jump
I'm ready
off
to dive.
the
Let's dive. I'm gonna put my
Okay.
diving cap. We're gonna climb that ladder. We're gonna walk on the diving board. We're gonna the plank, as they call it, and we're gonna jump up once, jump up twice, and bam, we're going in. Splash! Barbecue sauce
Barbecue sauce.
all over the place.
I'm starting with a rib. I don't even care.
Okay. Rib hair, don't care. I'm gonna maybe I should pull my entire rig back here. Yeah. How's that Munchie Boy's first bite moment there?
This is lovely.
Oh.
You pulled your entire rig back. I pulled my entire rib back.
These ribs will stick to your ribs, whatever that means.
Don't you love those phrases that you don't really know where it's derived from?
Right. It probably comes back to the Middle Ages when food would like literally like stick to your ribs and like, you know, puncture your stomach lining.
Mountain Dew tickle your innards.
Yikes. Look at all this sauce.
Uh-huh.
What do you suppose the W means? Does it mean it's watered down? I'm just kidding. It's probably an M for mild. And then we got a S for spicy.
Oh, yeah.
Or is that the number 5?
Number 5?
It's the S for spicy. This rib is heavenly. Now I tried it bare to respect it. Now I'm dipping it in the Barbie.
Dip it in the Barbie.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
That's a very sweet barbecue. And that's the spicy.
Oh, you did that was a spicy? I'm going to do the M first. Once I find out what the M is, I can figure out what the how SDS is.
Oh, my glory day. Blurry, blurry.
This is going to get all in my hair, isn't it?
Maybe. If things go well.
How are you supposed to eat barbecue like on camera?
I know, because it's so hard to maneuver.
And
It's
messy and
It's a delicate balance between sauce and ducking down under the mic and being on camera still.
that's right, because my mic's over here. I don't want to get too out of the way of it. Yeah, the sauce is good.
That rib was fantabofastic.
Fantabofastic.
And I'm not being drastic. I'm food classic.
Doesn't taste like plastic. Yeah, maybe barbecue's just too messy for video episodes.
But you know what? We're willing to risk it.
We're willing to risk it for that brisket.
Oh, man. Okay, next item. I'm diving into my beans, my smoked beans. Let's see. I'm going to get a warm, nice, big old smoked bite.
Okay.
Pretty good. Not getting a big taste of smoke in it.
Okay.
It might just be standard.
I don't know what to do with my rib
I got
bone
a-
here. I'm just gonna...
I got a little bit of smokiness there. But it's not... I'm a Mr. Smoke. I'm definitely Mr. Smoke. I want a big boom of smoke when I take a bite, and I didn't get that. But I did get a standard nice... It was good, but I didn't get that big boom of smoke.
That's why we called him Smoky Tony.
And I don't know where I'm getting boom. Big boom of smoke. It's like, what? You know what I might dive into now? I'm going to squeeze. I always do this thing where I squeeze my packet of butter and get it on top of whatever I'm going to put it on. I'm going to squeeze it onto my cornbread.
You got a butter?
that. Yeah, there was one in there. I must have
I got a
stolen it.
honey.
I got one honey.
Oh, man.
I'm about to squeeze my honey onto it. Here we go.
I shouldn't
All
open the honey
over.
with my teeth.
The sweet honey all over it. I didn't need to say sweet honey. I think people know what honey is. God damn it.
Nothing, honey.
Oh, you can tell me.
Is the barbecue and beer making me cuss today?
Well, you did that before you actually had the beer, but
Oh, that's true. Maybe it's just the mindset.
just the idea, the anticipation, the fact that we're in a world where Tony has beer.
Big Wave Golden Ale, brewed and bottled by Kona Brewing Company,
Ooh.
Fort Collins, Colorado. Boom.
I do like that spicy.
Oh, talk about your pint 9. Which one did you get again, or which one are you drinking? I guess
the false
you're-
idol.
The False Idol. Oh, that's the IPA, right?
Yep, the false idol is a juicy, hazy IPA made from Citra, El Dorado, and Idaho 7 hops. Zesty citrus and tropical stone fruit notes float over the rich, bready English base malt. Flaked oats and wheat lend to a soft mouthfeel.
Ooh,
Yeah.
is your mouth
about
all
that?
soft and velvety?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so I've doctored up my cornbread. I got the butter. I got the honey on there, and I'm about to jam it in my mouth now. Ooh, I do like the cornbread muffin.
Okay.
Mmm.
No.
I'm totally happy with that.
Do you prefer a cornbread muffin or like a flat baked sheet like of cornbread?
I like usually pieces. Like when I make it, I usually make just in a sheet and then cut it. But for this, honestly, I've gotten to the point where if I get cornbread from restaurants, it's all just about the cornbread. Like I'll be happy with the cornbread muffin as long as it's really good. And this one's good. I won't say where I went, but last time we got cornbread at a barbecue place that's like way too sweet. It's almost like cake. Whitney in the background goes, "No, it was good." She must like just pure cake instead of actual like say I like savory, so I want kind of a savory cornbread.
I think I might know where you've gone because I went to some place where like the cornbread was like almost like a donut. You know, it was like tasted like the fries at Sonic. Mm-hmm. There's a difference.
I think I'm gonna dive into my brisket sandwich now.
Oh yeah.
And I put a full container of the spicy barbecue on it, so I hope it drips down. That's lovely. That's fantastic. I'm loving that, you know.
I'll bet you are. Oh man, I need to dig into my brisket smoked mac and cheese.
It's the cheesiest.
Oh, hell yeah. Dive in.
Mm-hmm.
Since
So,
I'm...
10 up.
What?
Go on.
What? I was going to say, since I've been cussing so much and like going all haywire here, I feel like one of those, maybe Aaron can find a picture, but like back in the 90s when like on advertisements, there'd be like the bad boy that's against the brick wall with 1 foot up on it. And there'd be like the blue light and the red light. And then like, I don't know. I was trying to think of something visual to put in like that image of that awkward kid. I've been trying to find a picture like that, but don't ask me why. I mean, that's awkward.
That might be one of those things that's more in your head than it was actually in reality.
In real life. Like, I just wanted to be that kid.
But I definitely, like, the 90s was like that bad boy, you know, don't have a cow, man, kind of thing. But finding, like, real actual examples of that is really hard. It seemed like it was everywhere in the 90s, that whole 90s attitude.
When you think of the quintessential bad boy from 90s, what character do you think of?
Oh, it's got to be Bart.
Oh, yep.
You?
Damn it. Bad boy.
All right. All right, I got to do the...
Yeah, do your Mac and I'll think about it.
So, can you believe it's been 10 episodes already?
I can't. It feels like we just started it 4 episodes ago.
I know. What do you people think? Leave a message in the comments.
And we have not skipped a beat. We have not missed an episode.
Every week, without fail.
Through rain, sleet, snow, and
Global
viruses.
pandemic?
Yep. Mm-hmm. We make it. And I think that has something to do with the food aspect. Because, I mean, you got to eat.
If there's one universal law in this world, it's that Munchie Boys gotta munch.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Yuppie's got a brunch. Munchie's got a munch.
I didn't do it.
I mean, I brunch too, but... Did
Oh.
you dive into that Mac?
I'm eating the brisket off the sandwich and not the whole sandwich. I need to actually...
Yeah, you're like, I don't want a full Rotella's hoagie bun.
What am I doing here?
I'm not sure if that's what it is, but it looks like it might be. Is it fantabofastic, though?
Yeah. Man, actually, when you get a big bite of brisket, that's spicy. It's really spicy. I like it, though.
That's nice.
I add more of that.
Oh, guess what I just watched? I'm wondering if you've seen this, the Hudsucker Proxy.
The Hudsucker Proxy.
Oh, isn't Bruce Campbell in that?
Yeah, it's the Coen brothers.
I think I saw that back in the 90s, but like honestly, besides like hula hoops, I can't remember a darn thing about it.
It was pretty cool.
Like, what's a Hudsucker and why is it a proxy?
The Hudsucker's the company, the big corporation.
All right.
And I think Tim Robbins, is that who it is? I think he's the proxy. You'll just have to rewatch it. It's pretty good. The middle's a little bit slow, but it's pretty cool. I was just like, I heard somebody was on, I forgot what his name is, but he was the cinematographer for the first few Coen Brothers films. And they were listing a couple of the old movies. And I was like, whoa, I've never seen that. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to dive into my coleslaw. And then you got to explain your mac.
The mac is great, but right now I'm to that point where everything's just all kind of like slather it in sauce and shovel it into your mouth hole.
Mm-hmm.
God, my hands are so sticky. Ugh. You need like moist towelettes.
I know. I actually prepared my paper towel beforehand. My moist towelette.
I've got a paper towel, but nothing moist. What a weird word.
What if you pour your beer on it a little bit?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't need the whole tall boy. So Whitney was kind of right. She went before we even started. She was talking about the coleslaw, and she was like, "Ooh, I don't really like it. It's like too watery and stuff." And I will confirm it. The coleslaw, it's not bad, but it is way too saucy. Like there's way too much of the mix in it. So what I'm gonna do for the rest of it is I'm actually gonna have it with something else, like a piece of meat or something. Like I don't want it just by itself.
Just pour one of your sauces all over the coleslaw.
Yeah. So the beans kind of were okay. They were a little meh for me. The coleslaw was not great. I would have definitely rather have gotten the smoked mac over both of these. So.
Well, I've yet to try my apple crisp. I've got some cross-pollination here between the apple crisp and the honey and the barbecue sauce, so that should be an interesting guy.
That might be good.
Wasn't bad. Yeah.
I need to dive into some more ribs. Whitney, you want another rib?
It's apple crispy.
Ooh, I'm not even going to cut this one apart. I'm just going to munch it. 2 ribs. I'm the rib proxy. That doesn't even make sense.
Your Batman villain would be the Ribbler. This is good, but I almost don't want to eat it. Like, I don't want the bun to, like, overtake the flavor of the brisket, you know? Maybe I'll just eat the bun separately. Like Kobayashi in the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah. Here we go. I need a bite of coleslaw and then a bite of rib right away.
Or make a mac and cheese sandwich. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Ooh, that looks great.
Now I can spend more time on the brisket here. Just kind of.
Whitney got done with her Barbie. Maybe I'll tell her to come on camera and tell her what she thought.
Okay.
I said tell her what she thought. Come squeeze in here and come tell us.
Like, you got barbecue, Whitney.
Fine.
Tell you what you got.
She doesn't want to.
Oh. Her
Can
loss.
you yell it from there if you
And
thought the
your
Barbie
loss.
was good?
The Barbie was great. The coleslaw was not great. The cornbread was fantastic.
Overall, how many munches do you give it?
Out of how many? Should I tell her?
Oh,
Is it 5 or 10?
it doesn't matter.
Stars?
How many munches out of 10?
How many munches are there backs?
10.
If a good munch is 10, I say a 7.5 or 8.
Oh, that's a pretty high score.
7?
I feel like
7.5.
10 gives us way too much of a range. You have to really work on it. You know, if
Yeah.
it's 5, it's like
Should
either
we
it's
keep
like
it out of 5 then? Like, okay. The
personally,
range is 1 to
I don't
5.
think we need to like. We should limit the
Three
munches.
boys. 3 munches.
3.
3 out of 5.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
He's gonna have to edit out all the chewing.
So I've got my mic here, my mouth here. I'm chewing in this direction.
I literally just requested another moist towelette from Whitney. Actually, she's not in here, so you hold down the fort. Oh wait, my hands are dirty. What can I do? I'm gonna reach for a napkin over here. Ooh. Oh, here we go. And I'm lucky. I actually have a water I'm going to dump onto my napkins. There we go. Damn, the ribs are getting my fingers all dirty.
I know, sticky fingers, man.
So, what should we have you explain your new instrument, or should we talk about what we've been watching? Or should we do both?
What have you been watching, Tony?
We watched a documentary called Whitney. Dang it, how am I forgetting? Something Books. Oh, Circus of Books. That was cool. It was a documentary about a gay porn shop, and the family that ran it had to keep it a secret from like their kids and from other friends and stuff. It was interesting. And the daughter in the family is the one making the documentary, so it's kind of cool.
Okay.
Because she's like, oh my gosh, my parents had this. Like, this is cool. Or something. I don't know. But it was interesting. It was just crazy. And then Hudsucker Proxy.
The Hudsucker Proxy.
Been watching a show called Younger. Yeah.
Not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it's kind of a guilty pleasure for me because it's kind of a dorky, it's kind of a dorky show that you wouldn't think a munchy boy like me would like.
I don't think I've been watching anything. I mean, I can't really think of anything that I've been watching. I did watch the new episode of The Simpsons last night.
Whoa, was it good?
It was actually really good. It was actually, for what it was, I think it was like, almost as good and sarcastic as like they've ever been at any point in time.
Really? Nice. Do you feel like they've been edgy lately or no?
I don't know. I can't say that I've really watched a lot of them lately, but last week was crazy because for the opening gag scene in last week's one, they did the whole intro that they normally do, the whole open they normally do. Mm-hmm. But there is nobody there.
Whoa.
Like instead of all the Springfield residents out and about and closer than 6 feet with each other.
Oh, so it was supposed to be for the lockdown?
Yeah, and that was like interesting to see. I mean, really interesting.
That's pretty interesting.
They do a lot of weird little things in their opening gags, but you never see like the streets of Springfield completely open.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
But even then, I mean, there's nothing about the episode that really like that I remember that jumps out as like worth mentioning, other than like overall, I thought like, wow, this really feels like it has like that Simpsons wit that they they've always had, but they're generally more considered in the first few seasons.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I should check it out. I don't really watch it. Yeah. I mean, I used to, but I'm what you would call a casual fan. Like, how most people like with any show like Seinfeld or The Simpsons or like South Park. Like, I went through phases where I would watch it all the time. And then basically like I would go years without watching it. So I'm a casual fan.
No matter how bad Simpsons, gets or is considered, I mean, I'm never going to not be a fan. Mm-hmm. I might not watch it, but I mean, I'm never going to not be a fan of it.
That makes sense. That's like me with certain bands.
He'll always love Smash Mouth, no matter how many casino commercials they do.
The funny thing is I weirdly actually like, from what I've heard, I actually like Smash Mouth, the old stuff.
It was awfully earwormy and hooky. They definitely had that down.
Like, I literally love you. Might as well be walking on the sun. So I've been doing that that challenge on Facebook where
which one's that?
10 albums that formed your like taste in music. So it's not necessarily your favorite albums. It's just like which albums introduced your taste in music, basically, like which were formative over in your lifetime. And I was noticing that literally almost all of my 10, besides a few, are in the range between like 95 to 97. Isn't that weird? Like,
weird.
Yeah.
I would have thought more like Kinks in the like 67 to 76 or something, but
well, so here's how I explain that. I have the Beatles' White Album on there. because that was the album where I started getting super into the Beatles, which led me to all that other stuff. So that's what I mean by like you put the albums that were formative for kind of your leading you into your taste. Like,
Right. Mm-hmm. So what do you think is like the single most formative album for you?
oh man, it's so hard to say, but I mean, you always would like to think that your current taste is like, you know, the best. So I would probably say the White Album because that's what led me over that peak of that type of music. Like before it was like really scattered, like,
Okay.
you know, it'd be like rap or like Rage Against the Machine or like Aphex Twin. You know, I don't want to give them all away because I haven't posted, but
Oh.
but essentially that's what put me over that edge of like throwback 60s, 70s, stuff like that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know what I would put. I mean,
Well, you better start thinking because I have to nominate somebody every day. So you
Oh,
might.
no.
You're like, I don't know about that.
Pretty Hate Machine would definitely be pretty high on that list.
I'll have to look that up. I haven't even heard of it.
Nine Inch Nails debut album.
Oh, okay. I was one of the kids who wasn't. I didn't get super into Nine Inch Nails when I was younger, but everybody else really liked it. But now I like it. Mainly, I like their scores of stuff, like movies and stuff. Okay, I have a pile of napkins. Like, I call it my barbecue pile of napkins.
Okay.
I sound like, you know who, the president. When I go, I call it. It's like, no, you don't call it. Everybody calls it.
Okay.
I call it my pile of napkins.
I've got a little barbecue sweat coming on my forehead here.
Oh, it's coming
I
out
don't
of
want
your
to touch it
pores.
because my, you know, A, it's, you know, you don't touch your face, and B, my fingers are covered in
Barbie.
sticky Barbie.
Sticky Barbie.
Sounds like some kind of weird Australian thing.
Or a toy that you have that you shouldn't have, but now it's so sticky.
So basically, I've had all these like tons of stuff on pre-order for a long time now. I have the ARP 2600, which is behind me now, but I pre-ordered that like 9 o'clock in the morning in January 9th, I think.
Oh my gosh.
So you got to save money in your account because you have no idea when they're going to call you and like.
I have all this bread left.
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat it. You want to know why? Because I need to lose weight. I don't need the carbs.
I actually ate my bread. Oh gosh, now my forehead is dripping. Anyway, so
From
you know you try to plan for like, okay, I've got this ordered, then I've got this pinball machine I ordered in October.
Oh my gosh. So you're trying to like.
And another pinball machine that I ordered back in like December, maybe. Was it December? Yeah, December.
So the money, you're like, okay, this is coming then. And
Yeah, trying to plan out, you know, it's like, all right, well, I need to make sure I have enough to cover, you know,
that.
an ARP 2600 if it decides to ship this month. And then my Medieval Madness pinball machine, which cost a lot of money. I figured, well, okay, they're closed down. They're sheltered in place in
Yeah.
Illinois. So
They're probably not going to do it.
I probably won't have to pay for that one until July. So I get the ARP 2600. I get the call, you know, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, and then they ship it to me and I get it Saturday.
Yeah.
As I'm setting it up and, you know, excited, you know, and got an email from my pinball distributor that my Medieval Madness pinball machine was ready to ship.
Whoa.
So it's like, okay, well, I
You're
just
like,
had to pay
oh,
for this
damn
thing.
it. Yeah.
Now I've got to pay for that thing.
Oh my gosh. You got screwed.
Oy vey. I mean, total first world problems. I mean, there's people that we know that are in much, much worse, you know, situation and couldn't buy a pinball machine in an ARP 2600, but it's like,
I mean, it's all relative, but you're just complaining
no,
for
it
your
is, yeah.
situation. You're complaining for your
for
own
my situation where I've have
I
no
get
children
that.
and kind of just like live this like weird little man-child existence of buying toys to like, you know, satiate some weird, you know, emptiness I have.
I mean, technically, if you're playing a video game like Mario and you fall down the hole and it's like do 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 do, and you're like, damn it, that's a first world problem. But you would still do it.
So I had to go to the bank today and wire a bunch of money to the pinball distributor, but I'll have a brand new Medieval Madness pinball machine possibly by the end of this week.
Whoa, nice. What shirt are you wearing? Arg.
This is the creature from the episode The Crate of George A. Romero's Creepshow, written by Stephen King.
Whoa, I need to rewatch that because I feel like I have seen it, but not in a long time. Okay, this is Smacky and Dirtball. Look at my like plate of hell, like the like all the like
I see that.
the bones and like the barbecue napkins and like all the dirt.
Hopefully, it saved a king bite there.
Oh, dang it. Wait a minute. I think I can come up with a king bite. You want to know why? Because there was one little bit. I'm going to have to, it's going to be kind of a forced king bite, but that's okay. I cannot believe I forgot the king bite.
That's the most important part.
You know what? I think I screwed myself. All I have is bread left. Ooh, the ARP. I literally cannot believe I screwed myself on the king bite, folks. I think I've lost my mind. I mean, I have bread, but I don't want to be like king bite and then jam like this bread in my mouth.
I mean, we could go back in and like retro edit in like a king bite. I mean, it's kind of.
Nah, it's
I don't know. It needs like a different sound effect and it needs like a different crown.
Yeah, forgotten glory. Dang it. Does Whitney? Do you have anything I could use as a king bite? No, you don't.
No, I just have that cold spot.
I literally, who wouldn't have known that I literally feel bad about not having the king bite?
Personally, I feel the king bite has to be part of the main course.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do the apple crisp for my king bite
Okay.
because I've been kind of like scooping it up here, and it's like
All right, and I didn't get the apple crisp, so I'm gonna be watching. All right.
So.
Oh, how good is it? How good is it?
Appley sweet. I detect notes of brown sugar and other sugars.
he detects notes of brown sugar and other sugars.
Sweet. And I'm gonna save my mac and
when
cheese
is his
for
birthday?
later.
Oh, it is. Okay, bring him over here and show him to the camera, to this camera right here. Whitney's gonna bring Odie over because tomorrow's his birthday.
Odie.
Tomorrow's his birthday, and she has to show you what she got him. Hold him up over here. Can you see his hat?
Happy birthday, Odie.
He's embarrassed. He's embarrassed of this hat. Okay. Bye, Odie. Yeah, the ARP. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick.
Okay. Yeah! Woo!
Whoa!
Playing the ARP. I got barbecue sauce on my ARP now. That's great.
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Overall, though, like I'm liking swine dining. Here's the thing, though. I'm not gonna lie. My two sides, the beans and the coleslaw, were kind of meh. Like they weren't bad. They were just kind of like not impressive. Was I kind of forgot what you were saying about the mac.
It was really good. I was just like, it's at the point that where it was like, at that point where everything was all kind of like jumbled together, so I couldn't really discern it as a huge thing. But it definitely is very smoky. It's mac and cheese, which you gotta love.
Yeah, I will say I did love the ribs. The ribs were really good, and the brisket sandwich was really good.
I think the ribs were like the highlight. Yeah.
The barbecue sauce itself was a little sweet for my taste. I kind of like almost like an earthy, more like savory barbecue. But it was good. I won't fault it for that. That's just its own style, you know.
Well, I really like the spicy barbecue. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the spicy Barbie.
So,
yeah, that was good. I like spicy stuff. So, I cannot believe. You know what? Right now, Aaron, you know what I think you got to do to me? I think you got to put a dunce cap on my head.
Okay.
Because I forgot my king bite.
The dunce bite is just not a bite.
I'm a dunce.
He's got the dunce on.
I'm a fucking dunce.
At least we know what happens when we forget the king bite now.
I've never done that. I just can't. I don't know what happened. I lost my mind. I wasn't doing a good job. I might have to get fired, but I hope I don't because, you know. Oh, your camera went off.
We got a call.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we do?
Jamie Abradovich, is that you? Hello?
Hello.
Wow, we got a call. This is our first call-in of the ever.
Nice.
I
Hold
didn't
him up
realize
to
we were
the
a call-in
mic.
show.
Hold him up to the mic a little closer. Hello.
Yeah.
Did we lose our first caller? Oh, now I lost Aaron
hey, there you are.
completely.
Hey.
Okay, Tony, did I lose Tony now?
I'm recalling Aaron
Can
right
you
now.
merge a call on face?
We could try that.
Oh, now it worked.
There we
Okay,
go.
there you are. Ooh, what's up, Jamie?
There's Jamie.
Hey.
You're our first caller.
What are you up to, Jamie?
We're just doing a little quarantine, hanging out.
Oh, yeah?
Super exciting.
That's always fun.
Nice.
Yeah, we did a little dress up last night. Decided to pretend to be the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah, I saw that post. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was totally awesome. So we just had barbecue.
What kind of barbecue did you guys have?
We were going to go to a place called Porky Butts, but they were closed today. So we went to Swine Dining.
Swine dining.
Yeah, swine dining.
Yes.
Very nice. Did you guys drive there or?
Drove there separately,
And we met there to pick up our order.
wearing our face masks and staying 6 feet apart.
Jamie, guess what? I forgot the king bite. Like, I just ate all my
no.
food, and Aaron was like, I hope you left a king bite.
It's funny because this morning I was eating Eggo waffles with some syrup and bananas, and then I got to the very last bite, and I thought of the Munchie Boys, and then I kind of let it sit on my plate for a minute.
Did you
to
imagine
just,
a
like,
little
look at the
cartoon
king.
crown on your head?
And then I ate it.
That's a very Munchie Boy thing to do.
Have you guys explained how the Munchie Boys started? Like, who came up with this idea?
Oh, yeah. How did the Munchie Boys start, Tony?
It literally started from us just being Munchie Boys and then being like, we should just make this a podcast.
And the rest is history.
Because me and
You're
Aaron,
just, like, raking
me
in
and Aaron
the-
would like
the-
get lunch
the
every day.
lunches.
Hold on, my dog's barking.
Is that Odie?
Odie, yes.
Try barking at Garfield.
You tell him, Aaron.
So yeah, we were Tony and I would just go munch. He would call up and be like, "Hey, you want to be Munchie Boys?" And we'd run out and munch. And we started talking about, yeah, we should do this as a podcast. Haha, we should do this as a podcast. And then one day we actually did it as a podcast.
Yep.
And it's just it just keeps happening.
Yeah.
Yep, we just kept following through every week. It was funny because I actually talked to a friend of mine like at the gym who has a podcast as well. And he was talking about his podcast and he's like, once you get started, you'll just keep going. It's easy once you just start doing it. So I was like, okay. And then we just kept doing it. It was awesome. But yeah, this whole video thing is a new phenomenon since we have to stream.
Yeah, it's kind of exciting to watch the video, really. And you know,
I know. It's just so much work for Aaron, but I guess he likes, the outcome.
but you never know he's gonna edit into it.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's awesome about it.
It could be anything. Yeah. So what's the song this week gonna be?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Jamie. The song is going to be all on the ARP 2600 synthesizer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Done in the style of like late 70s, early 80s stuff that would have been done all on the ARP synthesizer and the ARP sequencer as well. So it's going to be very much in that Daniel Miller, Vince Clarke kind of feel,
Very exciting.
If I knew anybody with a vocoder collection, maybe we'd see if we can get some vocoder on there.
You could probably find someone to put some vocoder on there.
I do have vocoders, but there's only like 5 or 6 in this room. I know somebody that has way more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are we going to do our song? I already have the song kind of arranged a little bit here on the ARP, so. And it's not this. Yeah, not that.
Nice. I love that.
ARP synthesizer.
It has a good melody to it.
Yeah, it's got a beat and you can dance to it. You know what?
Yeah.
Jamie's got an ARP 2600 coming too, doesn't he?
Well, it's allegedly going to be coming. We'll see what happens,
Well, then you guys can trade ARP stories and songs.
We're going to start like an ARP club. The first rule of ARP club.
Sink the ARPs.
Yes. Save the harps! Save the harps!
Too bad we don't have our Barbie here still to show him.
I know, right? I could show him.
And I'm not talking about my doll.
He's a Barbie girl. This is the what is it? The brisket smoked mac and cheese.
Oh, that looks good. Mac and cheese.
I do have an idea. Here.
Oh yeah, look at that. That looks good.
All the Barbie.
Oh, yum.
How many different mac and cheeses does that place have?
I think just the smoked, right, Aaron?
They have two of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
What else was it regular and then smoked or something?
Yeah. And I figure,
Ooh, I should have got that.
I figure we're not.
I gave my sides bad ratings.
I feel like we should get some Munchie Boys questions in here, like the origin of Munchie Boys. How often do the Munchie Boys get together? Just all kinds of things that people out there want to know.
Okay, well, the origin, I would say, is that, so me and Aaron used to always go get, like, every week I would text him and be like, oh, Aaron, want to be a Munchie Boy?
Oh, yeah.
Eat? And then, and usually we had our surefires. So so we would go every week, like, Indian buffet, or Thai, or Tokyo sushi, which is another, like, sushi buffet, like, unlimited. And so we would always pig out, but then we were just kind of like talking about stuff, and we were like, what if we just made this a podcast? And then, but the cool thing is since we started the podcast, it's made us actually branch out. So, yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing you guys do like lunch pictures all the time, especially at that, what was that place?
Flavors.
Was it that new Cafe Court in the Westroads?
Oh, did we post one there? Uncommon Grounds or whatever it's
Like a long time
what
ago.
is it called?
I feel like
We
that's
may
kind of when it
have. That
started.
sounds like something we would have done. I don't recall that one.
For some reason, I don't remember us going there, though. I don't know.
Was there
Maybe.
some? I feel like you guys went there a few times. I remember seeing some pictures of. Look, I don't remember what kind of food it was. I feel like it was probably Thai food.
We do get Thai food quite a bit.
I can't remember what specifically would be at that Westroads place.
Yeah, I feel like it's been in the works for like a couple of years. You guys have been doing this.
Yeah, like we always like posted the Instagram pictures of like Aaron like or something. Yeah.
When I lived in Omaha, Aaron and I used to go to Sonic all the time and get tater tots. That's what we would get. It's not quite a meal though.
I mean, the tots
Just
are
the
kind of a
unhealthy
meal.
fried tots. Yeah.
I did make a Sonic reference earlier in our episode here because remember how their French fries always kind of tasted like donuts for some reason? They'd always had like this weird sweet donut.
Like too sweet. Like it almost tasted like they fried it in the same thing as donuts or something.
Yeah.
That's the secret ingredient. That's how it tastes so good.
At Sonic. And I don't mean the hedgehog.
Oh.
Well, you've been doing it like once a week, it seems like, but
Yeah, so we do about an episode a week. Yep.
So, of course, we started this thing right before human civilization was shut down. And, but luckily, I mean, the way restaurants have been working with, carry out, take out, curbside delivery, it's been great for us to keep this up and socially distance at the same time. We might not have done a video episode as soon as we did had we not had to as a mandatory way for us to munch together.
what about, have you guys thought about doing any tie-ins with movies? Like how you're always like bringing up movies? Like, what's that one, the old one called The Stuff or something like that?
I've never
I
actually
haven't
seen that.
That could be cool.
Ah.
No, don't eat that.
And then we did kind of do that with meatballs, but then we didn't do it again.
Yeah.
I feel like we're always so last minute. Like, oh, okay, we're going to go do that. Instead of being like, okay, we're going to go on Monday. Like, what should we watch that could be barbecue-esque or something like that?
Yeah.
Or, I don't know.
I was thinking, though, since we didn't get to do Porky Butts, we should do Porky Butts and maybe watch Porky's.
A place called Porky's.
That could be part of it, really. I mean, anything. It kind of reminds me of like Splatterhouse meets Munchie Boys.
Right. Now,
That could be cool.
for those who don't know, Splatterhouse was a thing we started in a house I was living in
It's freezing up.
about like 11 years ago. We would started off as a thing called Fridays, where every Friday it's like, yeah, just come by and bring some food. We'll throw it in the fryer and we'll like fry up all kinds of weird little chimichangas and egg rolls.
Oh,
and,
yeah, I've heard of that.
and then it was like, well, we should watch a movie, you know. And then like,
Was Derek part of that, or would?
Derek Silkman was living at the house, and he was a part of that. Yes, he was.
Okay, I was just wondering where I had heard that.
He was a Friday OG.
Fridays.
Can you guys see my fake fireplace?
Nice.
Does that give off a little heat?
Only if you turn the heater on.
Oh, okay. So you can have it as just like a visual thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, I just only leave the light on and not the heater. So there's
for
actually no
coziness.
heat
You just
coming
need a
out.
little ambiance.
Yeah.
I wish I had one of those. I was actually considering getting one of those because we used to have a fireplace and now we don't.
I highly recommend them just to make it feel like you have a fireplace, even though nothing's happening really.
It's just cozy. Yep. Oh, Aaron, who is
I have
that?
a fake lion, a white lion.
Uh-oh. Hey, all you cats and kittens.
Hey, yeah, and I'll eat Carol Baskin's husband again. Yum.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Tiger King again, Aaron, as we all have seen on his video that he posted, that old music video you did feature Joe Exotic.
Yes, Rocky's
That's
coolest
crazy.
cat did features Joe Exotic. So, and you'll see the videos
That's
playing
so
now.
crazy. Yeah.
I love it.
Jamie and I worked with Rocky together on a project a while back.
Yeah, Rocky is really fun to make music videos with, honestly. Like, he is probably one of the more, like, you just didn't know what was going to happen day to day.
There was some adventures, some crazy adventures
fun.
that only
It's
really
good.
happens when you're shooting rap videos.
That's Shayna.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Munchie Boys.
Munchie
Hello, how
Boys.
are ya?
Woo!
I make Shayna watch Munchie Boys every week.
That's awesome.
I
Thanks
like
for watching.
your videos.
You guys are some of the true fans. That's awesome.
We are
True believers.
Do you guys ever munch while you're watching or no?
constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. When we have merch, we should have regular shirts, but then we should also give out like a simple gold crown, like, you know, Burger King one.
little King Bite
But then
ones.
it just has the 3 triangles.
Oh, like the
yeah, that'd be
hamburger.
That would actually be cool. Like a cardboard crown.
Yeah, you should probably put that on, like, physically put that on when you're taking your last bite.
Oh, yeah, that could be cool. Then Aaron won't have to put in that little
Yeah, right.
overlay.
That'll save us 20 seconds in editing time right there.
No, but you'd have to put a sparkle on it, though, or something.
Oh, the little glint, like ding, the little Paul Gerber like tooth glint.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be
The
awesome.
hamburglers.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I can't wait till Aaron unveils the logo. He made like a mouth where the teeth basically say Munchie Boys. Like the letters are teeth, kind of. It's like lips. Red lips and then teeth that say Munchie Boys. The
Munchie Boys.
Yeah. What's the future hold for the new Munchie Boys with the next restaurants? What are you guys looking? Are you gonna try to do maybe step up and do some fancier restaurants? Maybe.
Fancy.
I think we would once we can be there in person.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like because we've been kind of saving things that we can tell would be better if we were there. Yeah.
Like,
so.
there's one of our all-time favorite places
So-
that we haven't been yet.
Which
And that
place?
would be Ethi. Lalabella.
Nice.
Oh, and that's going to be like very visual. Didn't we even talk about like weirdly bringing a GoPro to?
Oh yeah, yeah. We've been
Yeah.
planning this for way before Munchie Boys was
That's
a thing.
awesome.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, so we'll do once we can get back to going places once the virus stuff's over. But for now, we're just kind of thinking of places that would be good for takeout and everything. So
I've got somebody at my door.
and then we'll have to decide if Aaron's in the mood to keep doing. Aaron, if you're going to be in the mood to still do the video things, that's yet to be determined.
I might practice the art of sofa clue at that point. You know, just that. You know.
Yeah. See what happens. Is that one barbecue place still on Ames, like in North O, kind of like?
Oh no, are you talking about Heartland or
Or I think you're thinking of one that's a different one on there.
Oh,
I'm trying to
no.
think of
I think it's.
Is it Jim's?
Oh, Jim's Ribs. Dead giveaway.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that, but I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, you guys have to go there and get the peach cobbler, cornbread, and the barbecue. And they have a drive-through, so you can get it in a drive-through and go home probably.
That'd be so great.
Just have to be careful though.
Now I know I'm fat. I just said I want that after I just jammed a bunch of other barbecue into my mouth already. Oh my gosh. I'm through. I'm through with all that.
Is Munchie Boys ever going to do a Bang Bang episode?
Yeah, we talked about that actually. That is so funny because we've actually talked about that. Yeah.
I think you should do it. It should be like a special occasion, though.
Yeah, that would be like when we're really hungry.
Or like 4th of July weekend or something like that. When there's lots of like food and eating happening.
Uh-huh. So when we started, I knew that one of the cool things about podcasts were when there's something repetitive or like phrases and stuff. And it's funny because without trying to do that, you do develop weird little things that happen and then you repeat it all the time. So like the king bite became a normal thing. And then like the microphone, because on one of the first episodes, Aaron called it his microphone. So now like just I always will be like his microphone or just like weird little things that'll come up that you always repeat. I love that about different podcasts when they have like their regular things.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you guys I felt like you had like sections to each podcast and you would kind of like, where did we go? There was like the where did we go? Then like you would like have the section where you show the food and then.
Yeah. The Munchie Cam. The Munch Cam 5000 or whatever.
Uh-oh.
And then there's always the song at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally love this because every episode it gets edited out, but literally like 20 minutes is always Aaron messing with stuff.
I mean, that's basically like the story of my life.
That's so funny.
Well, how do I get back
like
to
he'll be like, hey, I need to reset all this stuff.
And then it always ends back to where it was.
I think our favorite episode is the one with all of Aaron's pinball machines going off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love that when it's in the background of his setup.
Except now I've got this going on. Except
So
I have
funny.
to be
And then he
careful
has the
because like
wide, yeah.
what happened last time was like kind of like what.
Ooh. Oh. I hear the R.
But I've got to be careful because I was tried to do that and I knocked a bunch of stuff over earlier. Yeah, playing with that ARP 2600 synthesizers.
That's what happens.
Should we do our big song at the end?
Should we do the song part? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Were you talking about Jamie has a vocoders? Plenty of vocoders.
He's got plenty. He's got more vocoders than I do, I think.
Is that what he was talking? Was he talking about you?
There's some vocoders. There's some vocoders.
What if we,
in this
since he was a special call-in, should we have him layer something?
I think we should.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, just send some stuff. We'll run it through some vocoders over here and.
Sweet.
Okay. Okay, Aaron, send the track to him first, and then he'll layer it. And
Okay.
then you can email it to me, and then I'll add a little touch on top of that.
I'll send it via
Like if you leave a
the
little blank
computer
thing.
here. And you have it now. All right. Munchie Boys special song. Woo!
Swine dining to swines. Swine dining, everything's alright. Swine dining to swines. Swine dining, everything's alright. Well, okay. I love the brisket, I love the ribs. I didn't love the coleslaw beans. Swine dining to swine. Swine dining, everything's alright. Jenny joined us. Swine dining, well it was alright. Swine dining, we have a good night. Well alright. Didn't eat his bread, I didn't either. It was too many carbs.
All right, everybody.
All right, guys.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.